Okay, so you know that in English, when you're reading in English, you know that you're a pretty good reader if you can hear the words in your head without saying. That's how you know that you're a good reader. And some kids at 3 years old, they can do that. Sometimes it takes other people a while. Sometimes it takes you into adulthood to be able to hear the words you're reading on the story. Rosalina, you're going to have to join up with someone. I thought we had an odd number of people. Do you want to join Rafa? You want? Keep these boys in line.
What?
That's just good.
So I was thinking, I wanted to do kind of like a paired reading, but usually it's you read individually and then you talk to someone about it. But I'm guessing where most of you are not to the point where when you read Spanish, you can hear the Spanish words in your head and the way a story goes. So for the first half, I'm going to be your reader. That way you can hear him and focus on the words and hear him at the same time. But then after every 2 pages, we'll stop and you work with your partner. One of you is going to be the teller, the other the listener of what just happened on those 2 pages. And then the listener fills in the gaps and you'll flip-flop roles every time, okay? To try and get through the story of Carlitos. So here we are, page 1. See? Everybody here? Does everybody have a packet? Okay. Mamá, ¿puedo acercar los Reyes Magos al pesebre? Pregunta Carlitos. Sí, pero solo un poquito. Aún faltan varios días para el 6 de enero. El mejor día del año, exclama Carlitos. Queridos señores Reyes Magos, me porto muy bien. La señorita García no me regaña mucho. Solo a veces, cuando hablo con mi amigo Luis. Mi cuarto está arreglado. Debajo de la cama no cuenta, ¿verdad? Quiero un camión de bomberos, un bate, un guante de béisbol, unos patines, un balón de fútbol y una caja de acordeones. Y nada más. Muchas gracias, Carlos Méndez. All right, so with your person, decide who's the first teller. What's going on in these 2? Use the pictures to help you. Decide who's telling what's going on. You're a good translator.
Yeah, but I like, that was easy. Obviously it didn't show.
Oh, don't write on the packet, more probably.
Right on the packet.
Since there were 15 pages, I only have a class set.
Fire What's a querla? What's a querla?
Yeah.
A box of...
Candy.
No, I looked up the other day, now I don't remember.
Nothing over the that's true. Fire truck.
The year.
Oh, I want a fire truck. A baseball ball. Yeah, and nothing over.
It's not in here. Oh, there we go. Watercolors, paints. All right, so class, when the boy is talking to his mama, what are they talking about? 3 Kings Day. This verb here in the very first sentence, acercar. Cerca means
Close to.
close. So what's he wanting to do? Move the Kings closer, but she says only a little bit. Okay, so they're talking about the nativity scene. Now we come over here, and Carlitos is writing the 3 wise men, the 3 kings. And what does he want for 3 Kings Day? A baseball bat, a fire truck,
Baseball glove.
a soccer ball, a baseball glove. What are patines?
Pants. I don't know.
Patinar is
Shades.
and a box of paints. Does he say he's been a good boy?
Yeah.
But sometimes he gets in trouble at school when
He talks to his friend.
he talks to his friend Luis, and his room is pretty clean except for under the bed. All right, let's flip to the next page. ¿Ya escribiste tu carta para los Reyes Magos? Le pregunta Carlitos a su hermano Pablo. Sí, ayer la puse en mis zapatos y ya se la llevaron, dice Pablo. La mía también, dice Carlitos, emocionado. ¿Qué pediste? Pregunta Pablo. Un montón de cosas. ¿Y tú? Un tren eléctrico. Pero eso es muy grande. No creo que me lo traigan. Pero ¿por qué no? Tú eres muy bueno, Pablo. Sí, pero a los reyes no hay que pedirles demasiado. ¿Regalos en enero? ¿De qué hablan? ¿Quiénes son los reyes magos? Pregunta Marcy. A nosotros nos traen los regalos los reyes magos, explica Pablo. Pues, yo ya los recibe. Siempre me los trae Santa Claus el día de Navidad. All right, now flip-flop rules. Who's the teller this time? What's going on here? Who is Pablo? Who is Marcy?
Someone asked me, would you rather
He's
write
asked if he's going to write a letter.
and asked about
That's just what I think you guys. Oh. Probably goes, and then
They asked what each other
I could have won. Put it on the shoes more.
But this is very big.
That's like a week. So now it's like, what'd you ask?
And then over
Remember, it's not important to know every word, just the gist.
This is the school train is big, but it's very big.
Right.
But I don't know what that would.
Doesn't take the grade.
Yes, but.
I just can't wait to Doesn't have to school.
Why not?
What about this?
Tell me
I
that.
know. You were.
Oh, she doesn't know.
Seriously, just be like,
All right, who is Pablo? His brother. And what are they talking about? What they wrote for it. Where did they put their letter that they wrote? In his shoes. And what does he say? Ya se la llevaron. What's ya mean?
yeah,
Yeah. Already.
That's what my mom
Already.
says, because she's Canadian.
So they already took
Yeah.
it, right? So Carlitos says he asked for un montón de cosas, is a ton of things. And what did Pablo ask for? An electric chain, but he doesn't think he's gonna get it. Why not?
Yeah, been good.
It's awfully big boy, right? He's asking for an awful lot. And Marcy is confused because,
She thinks Pablo's been really good. He should get it.
no,
Oh.
who does Marcy get gifts from? Santa
Santa.
Claus. She's never heard of getting gifts from the three kings, right? All right, next.
Where did she come
Well, what
from?
does that mean when she said it's like?
She
you
cannot know.
very good?
Yeah.
Carlitos says that.
Oh.
Why wouldn't she get the electric train?
Yeah.
Good boy, right? All right, Carlitos, ven a que acerquemos a los reyes un poquito más. Sí, mamá, vienen desde muy lejos. Sí, este es Melchor, viene de Arabia. Este es Gaspar, viene de Persia. Y este es Baltasar, y viene de África. Melchor, Gaspar y Baltasar. Me alegro de saber sus nombres, porque tengo que escribirles otra carta. Queridos señores reyes, Melchor, Gaspar y Baltasar, soy Carlitos, el niño que se porta bien, bastante bien. todavía quiere el bate y el guante de béisbol, los patines y el balón de fútbol y la caja de acuareles. No me tienen que traer el camión de bomberos. En cambio, por favor, tráiganle a Pablo el tren eléctrico que pidió. Pablo es muy bueno. Me está enseñando a montar en bicicleta. Gracias, Carlos Méndez. All right, flip up your roles. Why is Carlitos writing another letter? So it's the same verb, like getting closer, it's just like let's move the same verb
I'm just making the pictures better. I think you tell his brothers
So first, Mom is telling Carlitos to do, they're at the nativity scene, and now what are they doing at the nativity scene? Moving them closer, because we're getting closer to January 6th, and she tells him the three wise men's names, right? And he's happy to know their names because he needs to do what? Write another letter. Why is he writing another letter? He wants Pablo to have his train. Why?
Because he's good.
He's a good brother. He's teaching him what? To ride a bike. That's right. All right, next thing. La página 8. Miren este tren. Tiene una estación, casitas y árboles, dice Pablo emocionado. Qué bonito, ¿verdad? Comenta Marce. Sí, es muy bonito, añade Carlitos. Me tengo que ir. Pero ¿a dónde vas, Carlitos? Pregunta Pablo. Tengo que escribir otra carta. La carta es letter, sí. Queridos Melchor, Gaspar y Baltasar, soy Carlitos, ya saben. No me traigan los patines ni las acuarelas, pero por favor, que el tren de Pablo venga con una estación, casitas y árboles. Pablo me enseñó a montar en bicicleta y como no tengo, me presta la suya. Es el mejor hermano del mundo. Gracias, Carlos Méndez. PD. Miren debajo de la cama, ya no hay desorden. Ahí encontrarán agua y hierba fresca para sus camellos. ¿Sus camellos tienen nombre? ¿Cómo se llaman? All right, so now what's going on?
Why do you say payday? It says pay essay. Why is it payday instead of pay?
Because it's post-description. I mean, postscript.
Pablo is the best brother in the world. I'm really good.
It's a payday! Hey!
Hey, Daniel,
I gotta write down letters.
I think there's an extra right here. If you want to switch it, then swipe. Oh.
I think it might need a restate.
I didn't say we're not.
Alright, so what's your interpretation?
Yeah, I think like that's clay.
Alright, he writes the three kings again. Why? He wants the extras for the train, so now he wants the train to come with una estación is a station casitas. Casa, casitas.
Houses.
Little houses, y árboles, trees. And so he's not gonna have them bring him the skates and the watercolors, right? And he says, Band-Aid, so like postscript, by the way, basically. Where does he want the three kings to look? Under the bed, because now it's organized. And what will they find there?
Water and drink, some kind of drink.
That's water.
Well, like fresca, whatever that is.
Grass. Hierba fresca would be fresh grass. For the who?
The camel.
I was a Burger King, I wanted water, and I was sitting there like, so you want a cup of water and nothing to drink? I was just like,
All right, so flip over to the next page. We're just about done.
Wait, what are we doing after this?
Me trajeron el tren, grita Pablo lleno de emoción. Y con él una estación, casitas y árboles. Pues a mí solo me trajeron un balón de fútbol y una carta, dice Carlitos, un poco triste. ¿Ya la leíste? Pregunta el papá. ¿Qué dice? Pregunta la mamá. No sé, voy a ver. Querido Carlitos, eres un niño excelente. Nos gusta ver cuánto quieres a Pablo. En el garaje hay algo más para ti. Con cariño, Melchor, Gaspar, Baltasar. Nuestros camellos te dan las gracias por el agua y la hierba fresca. All right, so let's go ahead and flip. Where are we now? In what room of the house? Well, garaje.
Right.
Garage. Una bicicleta, grita Carlitos, lleno de emoción. Qué bueno que ya sabes montar, dice el papá. Ahora podremos salir a montar juntos, dice Pablo. Sí, pero eso será más tarde. Vámonos ya, que va a empezar el desfile de los Reyes Magos, dice la mamá. And flip to the next page. What's the desfile? What do you think they're going to as a family para celebrar? We've got all of these people walking through the streets.
A Christmas.
A parade, muy bien. All right. So tengo unas preguntas para ustedes. So what did Carlitos end up getting? A bicycle, because he was such a good boy and gave up all the things he wanted for his brother. Here's for you for it.
I really wanted that fire. Like screw my watercolors in my face.
Oh, what is this?
I don't know.
All right. Contesta las siguientes preguntas basando en el cuento de Pablo y Carlitos. So you need to answer these questions based on this story. Now the second half, remember I said I was only reading the first half of the story to you. The second half, when you get down here, you guys will have to read and decipher together. Now notice, does it say incomplete sentences? No, it doesn't, because there are many. And so I just want you to answer them. We talked about most all of these, so hopefully the first 11 should be quite easy. All right, so I want to give you the rest of the hour probably to answer these questions. You finish the questions, we've got mi casa en los países latinos. What happens during Christmas celebrations at your house versus in Spanish-speaking countries and Latin countries, and what are some similar aspects between the two. Surely there are many similar things as well. Right. All right, so the rest of the hour you have.
We gotta do all these?
Yep.
So the first 11, just
Holy
questions.
How?